And with that said, hello everyone, this is Perry207, and welcome to my newest episode of my NASCAR review show, and here are my thoughts about Watkins Glen. Now, as I mentioned on the last video, in the incident involving Tony Stewart, although I'm hearing reports before the race started that Tony Stewart elected not to compete today, so he ended up being replaced by Watkins Glen. And with that said, end up with some highlights. And highlights right here. I have to admit, that was a great race. That was a great race at Watkins Glen between A.J. Allmendinger and Marcus Ambrose. Obviously, two of the road course specialists, if I can say. And they kept on battling each other for the win. And then right there at the very end, A.J. Allmendinger barely holds off Marcus Ambrose for the victory. And so, with that said, for the first time in his Sprint Cup Series career, A.J. Allmendinger picks up the win, which makes him now the 12th different winner of this season, which walks him into the chase. When Marcus Ambrose came in second, Kurt Busch came in third. Kyle Larson, man, this kid continues to impress me week after week after week after week. I gotta tell you, before the season started, I have to admit, I picked Austin Dillon to win that Rookie of the Year battle, but this might be the only time that I'm actually wrong. Because this kid, Kyle Larson, he was sensational. He was absolutely sensational. Even though Austin Dillon's getting better as of late, but Kyle Larson, this kid is going to be something. This kid, oh man, let me tell you right now. This kid is going to be a show. You know what? And I would not be surprised if he ends up winning. I would not be surprised if he ends up winning the race this season. I would not be surprised. So anyway, and then coming home in fifth, round out the top five, is Carl Edwards. Now, I want to see some random moments. Jeff Gordon had some kind of a failure, but anyway, that ended his contention. Right there, Kyle Busch had his own issue. Apparently, they had to make a pit after he exiting this pit stall, carry one the gas can. Obviously, that's a no-no. There, obviously that's a no-no. Had to come in for a stop and go, and then just moments later makes contact with Warren Truex Jr., which ended up blowing his left front tire, and it pretty much ended any hopes of winning the race. Obviously, there was a huge wreck between Ryan Newman and Michael McDowell. And these two got hit very, very hard. That's one of the scary wrecks I've ever saw at the Glen. Obviously, that's scary there. But luckily, both drivers end up okay. But the race ended up being red flag for like about an hour and a half, as they're trying to repair the blue fencing part. And then, of course, late in the race, there's another red involving Denny Hamlin slammed into a wire slash, or should I say, a sand barrier. But anyway, that exploded. And then after the yellow, Reed Sorensen made contact with Alex Kennedy, which sent him right into the blue fencing area, which did not break, by the way. And we got hit in the wall, and to get his call, his front end all totaled. He's done. And of course, that same wreck that ended Denny Hamlin's any chance of winning the race as well. Then, of course, the last few restarts, though. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. This is what makes Watkins Glen so unique. You're coming in. Just think back. Back in 2012, as an example, between Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, and Marcus Ambrose, They went right at it. And then, of course, Brad made contact with Kyle, which sends him spinning, pretty much took him out of contention. Which, of course, there was oil on the track at the time, but NASCAR did not throw out the yellow. So anyway, these are my quick thoughts about Watkins Glen. I'll see you guys next week. God bless. Adios. Peace.